Now, more than ever, a video chat cutting out during a meeting or a connection that's too slow to upload a school assignment, that's not just a hassle, it's a barrier. Just ask Hervé from Rocky Harbour, Newfoundland and Labrador. She's an artisan who moved part of her shop, the Glass Station, online to continue reaching customers during the pandemic. If Hervé didn't have access to good internet, it would limit her options. But because she can get online, she's taking her business to a whole new level. Good, reliable internet isn't a luxury. It's a basic service. And it's a service that every single Canadian deserves. That's why over the last 5 years, we've invested to connect 1.2 million households to high-speed internet. To put it in perspective, over 10 years, the previous government invested about $700 million in connecting people to the internet. Over the past 5 years, we've invested over $6 billion for the coming decade, which is nearly 10 times as much per year on average. We've made important progress, but there are more people still to reach. So today, we're taking another big step forward. Our government is launching the $1.75 billion Universal Broadband Fund to connect all Canadians to high-speed internet. This fund will be used to build infrastructure across the country almost entirely in rural and remote communities. And for places that are just too far to reach, including in remote areas in the north, we've reached a $600 million agreement with Telesat for satellite capacity to improve broadband. Along with the $2 billion we've already put down for broadband through the Canada Infrastructure Bank's growth plan, we're making real investments in Canadians, in their success, and in their future.
In today's world, internet access is not a luxury, but an essential service. Take, for example, Lise from Pike River in Quebec. She's a senior who now has access in Brome-Missisquoi to fiber optic access thanks to our government's actions. This means she can stay in contact with her loved ones and family while staying safe at home. In addition, her son, who lives with her, can now work from home. That is the importance of high-speed internet. We want for everyone to be able to benefit from it, like Lise and her family do. That is why our government today is launching the Universal Broadband Fund, a $1.75 billion investment aiming to provide high-speed internet access to all Canadians. From one end of the country to the other, the fund will help build infrastructure, especially in rural communities. And when it comes to even more rural communities, such as those in the north, we have signed a $600 million agreement with Telesat to help make broadband available through satellites. Today's announcement is a real investment in Canadians, in their success and in their future.
Puts us on track to get 98% of Canadians connected to high-speed internet in the next few years, and everyone connected a few years after that. These are ambitious targets, and we're ready to meet them. In fact, to accelerate our progress right now, we're making $150 million of the Universal Broadband Fund available immediately. As we support people through this pandemic and rebuild a strong, resilient economy, getting Canadians connected is yet another tool in the toolbox. I want to recognize the hard work of so many members of our team, especially our rural caucus, who led the way on universal broadband. From Goody Hutchins to Lynn Bessette, from Stéphane Lauzon to Larry Bagnell, across the country, this Liberal team is focused on what communities need to succeed. Pour rebâtir une économie forte.
To build a strong and resilient economy, everyone must have the tools necessary to succeed. Our commitment has built millions of new jobs, and we will continue to concentrate our efforts on meeting Canadians' needs now and for the future. Thank you.